Hello and welcome back to another episode of OpenTTD, where we are in the year 1753. We left off, we made some of our initial boats here to gather us some fish, and they're taking it back to harbor to be turned into food. Today I want to expand our fishing operations to this spot here, which is actually what I'm going to do right now. And then we need to start worrying about getting some fish from this location to the local towns. So we'll go ahead and get a brig and tell it to go to the fishing spot, back to our little harbor here. And then of course the depot for some maintenance. We're gonna get some full cargo, of course refit it to carry fish, always a good thing to do. And we do not have enough money to make 2 of them right now, and I'm thinking it'd be good to get 2 right off. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. We'll just take another $20,000 out and a loan. You guys said you wanted the in-game music, so I turned that up for you. It's a really nice kind of collection of sound bites here, and it's just a nice relaxing game. This is why I like OpenTTD. You can chill, relax, work on your infrastructure over time, and then bam, you're a billionaire. And I wish it worked like that in real life, but of course, it does not. So, all of our ships here are looking nice. So let's go ahead and start laying out some connecting roads here. And this will allow us to get let's see, we need okay, so I don't have enough cash right now, so let's go ahead and speed up time just to let our fishing boats work here, as that's really our main bread and butter. You're gonna hear a lot of bells ringing, and the ships ring their bells every time they finish picking up cargo or repairing, dropping off, so that's quite a loud noise. In fact, I'm gonna turn that down just a hair there, just so it's a little bit more bearable. As we get more and more ships, that bell will become really, really obnoxious. Bum, 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 bum. I love this music. Okay, so let's go ahead and drop down a little depot there. And another one here. Now, I have to use these kind of, I guess, depot areas instead of the actual building, because these wagons are actually a too wide vehicle. And I feel like now the music is too loud. Okay. There we go. Let's turn it off double speed so I can actually concentrate here. So we're going to be picking up food here at Mingfing Bridge Docks. We're going to take it and distribute it to these 4 towns, and that'll cause them to start expanding, which is exactly what we want. And so let's go ahead and get some routes started. So we're going to need a new vehicle, cargo type of food. First, I have to make sure these places are even accepting food. Yep, looks like they might. So let's see if there's a good spot for it. Looks like here is okay. So I'll put a spot there. This one might not be big enough yet to accept any food. This one here, it looks like it supplies food but does not accept any. And here is a no-go as well. So, looks like for now, we'll just be shipping to the initial one. And then as the other ones grow over time, hopefully the food will kind of open up. So let's go ahead and find the fastest horse carriage as possible, which is definitely going to be a 4-horse carriage here. Tell that to go to the docks, followed by this area here. And then of course back up to our road vehicle depot. So we're gonna start with a full load. And then we'll add ones that don't require that over time. The full load will just assist with getting it started. That's definitely a good thing to do. Now let's go ahead and connect this road out. Oh wow, that is definitely not facing the right direction. You were right, game. It's almost as if you knew. And I shouldn't have done that. Kind of a waste of money. Okay, there we go. Now the problem with the way the cities grow, they do grow dynamically and over time, but the issue is that they will basically grow in very weird manners. So that's something we want to try and fix. We can also start shipping some grain and stuff to this, I believe the stockyard here. Actually, no, they only take livestock, which we do not have. Wow. There goes that plan. This one will take sugar beet, which is actually a byproduct that these farms do make. So we can start expanding out this direction. And start getting some more road laid out. And get some connecting pathways here. Man, the terrain in this area is pretty rocky, which is not really something I enjoy, but want to try and make the best that we can out of it. There we go. Now vehicles, if you can get them to not go up and down, they become a lot more efficient. So we're gonna delete that, build a bridge from here to here. Just a nice little wooden concrete bridge. The new models for these mods, they provide kind of better bridges. So we'll connect this town up like so. And then we'll have to bring things over this way as well. So let's go ahead and grab some depot here. And the best thing to do in this case is, I think, because we're gonna probably have a lot of vehicles coming through, is to make a larger depot with room to turn around, which will be nice. How's our food trucks doing? Gotta make sure this rating stays well. So let's go ahead and add one more to this. We'll change the orders to not be full load. And then we're just gonna clone, I think, 3 more, because as our ships start rolling in, that place will generate more and more food. So we need to try and get rid of it as quickly as possible to turn the best profit. We don't have trains. If you guys are wondering, we do not have trains yet. That will happen in about 1820. So that is why that is taking a while. And let's grab some road pieces here. Yep, just like that. We can kind of use this as a good way to connect the areas. Here, trying to find a spot where I can kind of fit a bridge across this little valley, and I'm thinking, you know, we have this bit kind of sticking out there, so I think that'll be fine. So just a small little wooden bridge is all we really need for these type of situations. Make sure these are all hooked up nice, and even let's go ahead and build a small bridge here as well, just to make the terrain look pretty, at least the best we can. So we've added, looks like 2 more towns here. Now, if we supply sugar beet to this, it's not going to be the most profitable route in the world. So So I guess we'll take it from these two down here and ship it, and let this one die out and ship it from this one as well. So this one is just too close to that processing plant to make it worth it. Alright, let's grab some of these so we can actually pick up. And I'll do something like this for this one, just so we get a nice kind of a larger bay for our larger wagons. And should be able to put one here as well, so we can do something like that. Go ahead and drop a vehicle depot, probably closer to the drop-off point, as really everything's going to be coming to this section anyway, so we can just use that as part of the route. So we're going to pick up, where is the sugar beet? Of course, the 4-horse carriage. We'll go to the new factories, bring it back here, and of course, back to the vehicle depot. Early on, this is pretty basic stuff. This is just stuff so I can maintain an income. And then, wow, that's a lot of horse carriages right here. I still love the models that they're using, these sprites, and the fact that the horses are actually randomly colored from black to brown to some white ones in random orders. So there's some nice variety in these vehicles that these mods add, and I will be making a list and putting it down below so you guys know what I'm using for sure. Okay, so maintenance. Okay, got it. You're gonna full load, and then I'm gonna clone you. So you two will start going out in your infinite slow, half the speed of smell pace, but hey, you know, they'll get there. They'll get there eventually. Let's grab another one. And oh my, I think I forgot to outfit these guys, so we're gonna send them back to the depot. We have a hopper, but I didn't tell them what kind of hopper we're gonna be using, because I am not smart. In fact, I don't even think we did that. No, we did that for these ones. Yeah, so we'll have to pull this one back here. Alright, so you are going to be carrying sugar beet. And I believe, yep, this is one without any orders. And it will go up to the Dratfield farm. And then back, of course. Maintenance, full load. We will also clone it. Road vehicle 19 and 20. So 17 here should be refitted for the sugar beet. And then sent out. That would be best. Oh, I minimized the thing. There we go. Alright, now, is there any other farms? Looks like there's this one over here that we need to do, so we'll make yet another horse carriage. Spend a lot of money on this and watch it not pay off at all. And that's pretty much the story of Transport Tycoon. So, full load. Need to refit you. Carry the sugar beet. Clone, and off you go into the wild blue yonder. There we go. So where is that extra vehicle here that needed refit still? Did it ever make its way back? I don't know if it ever did. We also need to start getting some carriage lines in between these cities. And I would like to hook these two up and then all the way to Dratfield. We'll skip these 3 towns on this route. Just because I feel like they're probably kind of getting cluttered anyways. So I don't think we need that many. Some breakdowns on this road here is causing some minor issues for our people, as this is quite the stretch of road. Okay, now let's grab. Let me see you. You need to be sugar beet. There we go, and you're free to leave. Finally, making your way to the farm. Okay, how's this one doing? This one's picking up cargo now, which is great. And these ones are arriving as well, so that's good. Getting some nice news articles on what's going on over time. And this place will provide food, so we'll have to take food somewhere here. Now, if I had to guess, this one probably accepts food. Wow, it does not. How about this one down here? It does. So we can actually take food there, but we can actually take food from the fishery over to that area as well. Again, the farther you take it, the more money it's worth, and the more money it's worth, the better. And the more happy I become. So let's grab some food. We'll buy it. We'll go there. To here. And then back to the depot if needed. Cool. Did I set this thing to carry food? It looks like I did. So we'll get 4 going out that route, because that's a good distance. So we'll use that to bolster our income a little bit there. Alright, and the chariots are released. Kind of wish I could build another bridge here to kind of cut this gap off. But I feel like that just would have been too useful, wouldn't it? I mean, I could up. I don't know. That's a really awkward spot there. Maybe eventually we'll fill that in, because our fishing boats aren't really going that way anyways. I wouldn't mind taking advantage of these fishing spots, but I don't really want more than one fish producing area. Ooh, that would make some money out there, that distance. And there's some even more. Wow, you could basically get the British Armada out there. That'd be pretty cool. Let's go ahead and check this place. Why aren't you dropping off? It should be accepting it, right? Sugar beet. And that is what you're carrying, so why didn't you drop it off? Explain yourself, horse! Tell me your secrets. Yeah, your friends are dropping it off. Why aren't you dropping it off? Wait, you're picking it up too? No. No, so we need to do no loading here, because this farm is also supplying it, and so that's creating a little bit of an issue. We're gonna have to say no loading, as really they're just wasting their time doing that. No loading. And no loading for you either. And I guess you don't need it. Okay. No loading. Implicit, get rid of implicit. I don't like dealing with implicit routes. Okay. I think that'll solve the issue. It's gonna kind of affect them for a little bit here. But I think the long term, we're okay. What about this one? Yeah, we'll just have to see. Check back here a bit later. Let's go ahead and hit double speed, as I want some things to progress a little bit here. Budworth, not growing. Dratfield is growing every 200 days. 200 days for that one. 100 days for that one, so that one's twice as fast as the one we're even supplying food for. So that's interesting. So let's watch this for a second here. And you can see these guys are still... unload and leave empty. That's probably what I want to hit. Yeah, that is definitely the problem. Is that, I guess, the no loading, if you don't tell it to unload, it will just do nothing and be very confused as to what to do here. So there we go. So let's test this guy here real quick and see if he unloads and then leaves empty. He is unloading and making no money because he's essentially returning what he initially took there. Unload and leave empty on you. No loading, we need to unload as well. You get to unload as well. Wow, a lot of micromanaging in this game, guys. If you don't like to fully really get into your business kind of senses, it would feel a little tedious. But I enjoy it. It's a relaxing game, so why not? And the music's good. So I'm just chilling, listening to music. Hope you guys have a good Monday. Even though you're probably going to be watching this on a Tuesday, and that is going to confuse a lot of you. So, let's see. There we go. We're good. It's month end at my work, and me being, working in accounting, it's going to be a little crazy over the next couple days. So, things might end up being late, might not be. Of course, I'm going to try and make it so you guys still have a video every day, but it's just going to be a little tiring to do that all the time. At least for this week. But since the alpha for Planet Coaster is coming out tomorrow, I am definitely going to get a video on that as soon as possible. Okay, you guys are returning all that stupid grain. Happy days. And they have left empty. So that's exactly what I wanted to see. Our ratings are probably pretty ruined from that. So I can clone you. Now I can clone you. And why not? I'll clone you and you. There we go. Just to up the process here, we're making about... Okay, that was too fast. Let's see this again in a little bit of normal speed here so we can see how much money. So these guys to the south, they are making about 200 a trip. Now they're only carrying 6 tons. For what they're carrying, it's really not that bad. They're making money. They're paying for themselves, so that's really all you can ask for at this point. See about the ones that travel a little bit farther here. Like this one here. This one should be making probably 300. Yeah, 350. So yeah, once it levels out, it'll just be better and better. And this, by the way, will eventually turn into one giant city. And we're actually near a clay mine which we can use and ship it down to this kiln. Actually, it requires stone and coal, so not really what I thought we were getting. What's this? Coal, sand, clay. Yeah, so we can make it to this brickworks here. Now, had to figure out. We don't have trains, but we do have boats. How much does this produce? Tons. 90. So if each one holds 6 tons, I mean that's over 10. Easy. But the travel time involved, so that's probably going to be 20 carriages going up and down here, which is going to be a little bit of a problem as breakdowns occur and all that goodness. So let's... Oh, station already exists there. I was sitting there trying to make a bus station and it was just not working for us. Okay. So we have 2 stations there now, and we can make a new vehicle for some people moving. Gotta move your people, guys. 6-horse carriage, why not? So we're going to do quite the loop. Quite the loop indeed. Okay, so if I had to guess, let's see, how much is waiting here at this station? Not many, but I think that's mainly because, well, we have a very good rating. But tell you what, we're gonna be adding some more horses to this line. We're gonna have probably, if I had to guess, about that many. So we'll just go ahead and release these one at a time. Check our fisheries. They're doing okay. So our rating is on getting food out. Not great. Definitely not great. We're having some traffic issues. So what if I were to do that and level out the train here, try and get a slope going, as I think that would help us a whole lot if they were able to kind of go around if there's any issues on this side. Okay. Yeah, something like that. Okay. And I really wish I could build a bridge here. That would be so handy. I mean, I probably could, if I did it right. Yeah, no. Didn't think that would work. Alright, let's send out another passenger horse here. Gonna stagger them a little bit, just so they have enough time to start gaining people in these depots here. To also increase the speed. So we release one every time they leave the town there. So that one will wrap around, come back to here, and we will release another passenger carriage. Great. Then we'll be releasing another one about now. Great. A lot of people waiting at this station. Wow, that's crazy. This might end up being quite the profitable route. Okay. Send this one out next. Nice. I like how they're passing each other there. That's pretty cool. And then another. So we've staggered them out. They'll hopefully be doing well. How's the passengers over here? Not a whole lot waiting, but I think we're going to be able to keep up on top of it. And yeah, at least, I mean, it would be good, at least a good route there. This one, We have a very good rating, but I don't know how often they're being picked up. As you can see, there's quite a line of vehicles going through, really bogging down our road network. So I might have to invest heavily in getting a full network of infrastructure built here. Now this is actually really gonna make the town hate me for this, but really doing this stuff is worth it in the long run. Because really what you want your vehicles to have plenty of options to get around a lot of the traffic, from, you know, breakdowns, anything like that. Nothing I can really do about this stretch of road. I mean, I can, I guess, do something like this, which isn't too bad. And I think it'll also help with the expansion of the town as well, as they won't waste an expansion for building roads. They can just build a house, which is pretty nice. We are making quite a decent amount of money. I wouldn't say we're doing great. You know, our company value is only 200,000 right now. Our profit graph, as you can see, is a little on shaking ground, you know, as least as I can say. But hopefully we can add more ships soon. I wouldn't mind maybe trying to get some fishing ships out that way. But if I'm going to do that, I might as well try and get these 3 as well. And I would like to get one full industry chain everywhere. So this will be our fishing harbor, and then we'll ship everything fishing-wise out of here. So we'll go ahead and do that. So let's grab a brig. Have to go over here and then back. Then maintenance. Full load. Now this one we're gonna need 3 ships just because of the distance being traveled here. No, you're not carrying food, you're carrying fish. There we go. So 3 ships. You can hear them taking off port. And off they go. Now this is also the main reason I left that little slit there. As you can see, the ships will be using that to try and get to here a lot quicker. We could do a canal, technically, get a bridge to go across it. That's always an option. But doing a lot of terrain work is pretty expensive, so we'll kind of skip it for now. 1 vehicle in the negative. I'm not really worried about that, as I think as they kind of expand town-wise here, we will get more and more people. It's already 1760, which is quite impressive. And I think this is pretty much as far as I'm going to take it this episode. So, thank you guys so much for watching. It's been another 10 years here at the coast of France, the Netherlands, some England, and Scotland. Scotland's up here. This is Ireland. I don't know what I'm talking about half the time. Just ignore me. In fact, just mute the sound and watch the video like that, because it'll be a much better viewing experience. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the episode, feel free to subscribe. Go ahead and check out my other videos for some more creative goodness. Go ahead and leave a like if you guys enjoyed the series so far, and I'll see you guys next time in some Transport Tycoon.